Good day, kids. This is Sir Jake, and I am your English 5 teacher. For this week, you have received your English learning modules. Listen to my instructions carefully. You are not allowed to write anything on this paper. Again, you are not allowed to write anything on this paper. Instead, you should have your very good blue notebooks. Answer all the activities here in your blue notebooks. Also, you are now in grade 5 and should therefore answer in script. Ang hindi script, automatic 0. Write all your answers in script regarding the activities on this learning module. For this week, we will be learning about filling out forms accurately. And as a matter of fact, we have our first activity, the pretest. What is a pretest? A pretest is what I will use in order for me to know how far have you learned about the topics that we will be discussing throughout this week. If ever that your scores are low, that's okay. If ever your scores are high, that's still okay. What I want is for you to answer the pretest by yourself. You should not ask help from your parents, siblings, or other persons. I just wanted to know how far have you learned about this topic. I will give you one example in the question number 1 in our pretest. The question goes this way. What is a printed or typed document which has blank spaces that you have to fill out in order to use it for its unique purpose? Letter A, paper. Letter B, form. Letter C, answer sheet. Letter D, document. Now write only the letter of your answer regarding this pretest. Let us go to the English module itself. Let us go directly to page number 4. On page number 4, you have the activity. I will check on this. I wanted to know if you have an idea on these things, like for example, number 1, kinds of forms. Number 2, how to fill out forms. If you have an idea, check on the happy face. If you don't have any idea, that's alright. You just click on the curious one. What you will do is that you will draw a table and follow the format and then you check on it. Let us go to the activity number 4. On activity 4 ideas, one word on page number 4. Now, you have here scrambled letters in order for us to know if you have an idea about these words. Like for example, number 1, enrollment form, deposit slip, health form, biodata. What is the meaning or what is the scrambled word? We have here more. So I rearranged it and the answer is very good. That's a form. Now we proceed to page number 6. On page number 5 rather. Now, a form is any written or typed document that we have to fill out in order for us to do specific purposes. Like for example, you have on page number 5, this is a form. Now, let us proceed to page number 6. These are the information that can be seen in a form. Taking for example, we have number 1, address. Number 2, zip code, so on and so forth. Please read on page number 6. Let us go to page number 7. On page number 7, you have here the task. I can do this. What you will do is to match column A with column B. Like for example, number 1, age. If you are asked of number 1, age, which should be the proper information that should be filled out in the column age? Is it letter A, Anna? Is Anna an age? Letter D, Rama. Letter F, Zone 5, Barangay 1, Bacolod City. You find the answer. You write only the letter of your answer on your notebook. Proceed. Let us go to task number 2. You will answer the questions. What is a form? What are the different kinds of forms mentioned in the passage, the forms? After answering these questions on your paper, remember, answer in a complete sentence. After answering in complete sentences, let us go to read to chat. You have to read the story of Lisa's first checkup. And then we proceed to page number 8. On page number 8, you will see now what Lisa has filled out in order for her to go to a clinic. This is what we call Bacolod City Clinic Health Record. In a clinic health record, this is a form that we fill out in order for us to go to a doctor, a nurse, or to get a medicine when we don't feel so well. So kindly read and skim through the pages written and the information written on this kind of form. We proceed to page number 9. On page number 9, we have a table, an activity. You have to fill out the forms or the information needed in order for us to complete this form. Like for example, home address. Where will you know what address you will write? You go back to your page number 8. You are going to look for the information of Lisa in order to fill out this form. You write only your answer on your paper. Okay? Like for example, number 2. What is the zip code of Lisa? Let us go to the health clinic form. Which of these information is the zip code? I saw it somewhere here near the contact number. I don't know what that number is. It's up to you to answer that kind of question. Let us go to page number 10. Read to chat. I want you to read this passage on the bank account. Read carefully because I'm going to ask you specific questions regarding the bank account. Like for example, what is a bank account? Answer in a complete sentence on page number 10. We have here then task number 5. You are going to fill out the deposit slip of Jody Manisip. His account number is 234-789-1516. You are to draw the form and then write all the information needed on this form. You have to draw it. Then we have to go back to what did we learn all throughout. I learned that a form is a printed or typed document with blank spaces for insertion of the requested or required information. The different kinds of forms or samples of forms are enrollment form, club membership form, health form, deposit slip, withdrawal slip, and others. Information written in forms must be very good, accurate. Deposit slip and withdrawal slips are examples of bank forms. We have here withdrawal slips contain withdrawal date, the name, the bank account number, and the amount to be withdrawn. The amount to be deposited may be in the form of cash or checks. Let us go to what I learned on page number 12. You kindly skim through the page and then you try to follow the format and then copy the form on your notebook and answer them using your own information. You then have on iPractice. You still have to copy the form and then try to fill it out. Same with fill out the club membership form, copy this, and then write your answer on your notebook. Let us go to I test myself. The instruction is very simple. Study the sample part of the different forms. Tell whether the form is accurately filled out or not. Write yes if the answer is correct and no if it is not. Like for example, number 1, we have here enrollment form. You have pupil's name, date of birth, place of birth, and those information. Is it accurately filled out? If yes, then you write the word yes. If no, then you write the word no. Let us go to page number 15. On page number 15, fill out the missing entries in the school registration form. Find the answers from the pool of choices, meaning you are going to fill out this form using these information. You will write only the letter of your answer. Like for example, number 1, middle name. Is middle name letter J, Barangay Alihis, Bacolod City? Is the middle name G, Barangay? It depends on your answer. Write the letters only. And then you have here the learning status. You are to copy this graph and then give me a smile or happy heart regarding your plans for the next meeting. If you have any questions, kindly message me on Facebook or contact me on my number. See you again next week. This is Sir Jake. Thank you and good day.